Hello and welcome back to the garage. Today we're going to mess with this generator. Sadly, not that guy. I'm hoping to get on him very soon, but we're just going to try to do a quick one here, see if we get this thing running. I know almost nothing about it, excluding it's been sitting for at least a couple of years, I think. I'm not sure when the last time it ran prior to that was, so let's get into it. See if we can make something happen. So we're going to dive right into this guy, threw the test light on. Let's see if we have any spark. If I'm reading everything correctly, that should be the on switch. Don't know why it wouldn't be, because I know it says check your oil, check your gas, turn your gas on, do that, choke it, pull it, unchoke it, plug stuff in. No, I haven't checked the oil yet, but I know it turns over. I do want to see, do I have spark? If not, then I might be an oil issue with low oil level, but we'll see. But test light's there, and I'll try to give her a pull. I don't see anything. I don't know what you guys saw because I couldn't see you, but it's good. Let's check oil level then. So this should be a pretty quick and easy one. I don't know where the dipstick even is. It is missing a tire on the other side, so if you're wondering, yes, it is sitting on an oil filter, because that's what I have. Oil is running out. So it's not a low oil issue, excluding the fact that that filter makes it set this way a little bit more than it probably normally would. So I'm going to set that down real quick and kind of check some stuff out, see what we're missing if we don't have spark. We'll get back with you guys in a second once I've looked at this. So ends up I was wrong. Once I actually was able to find that thing myself and actually look at it, we have spark, which I'm happily surprised to see. And now I'm just checking air filter, make sure that guy's good. We'll choke it like it tells us to, and we'll turn the fuel on, which it says fuel on is down. Now we know it has oil. Oh, well, it's changed. We know we have spark. If we're getting fuel there, we ought to have a runner. So I'm going to try to set you guys up, and if I can't get it running with that, I'll use some brake clean, see if we can get her to pop off. But yeah, let's see what we have. Let's give her a snot. Maybe it's just really low on gas. If that's it, that's going to be awesome news. Let's see if I can do that one more time, maybe. Downside is they designed this air box so that you can't just put something in the car and spray stuff in there. We're getting it. It likes to backfire and set the airbox on fire, though. I don't know why it'd ever do that. We'll do her one more time, and I'll go get my gas can. I do wonder, actually, if it would matter. It's going to be more level sitting on this like I originally had it. I wonder if that would make any difference or not. Because there is some gas in it, it's just very low. I also don't know how old that gas is. I mean, it doesn't smell terrible. Let's give her one more quick shot. only other thing I can think of is this guy down here that plugged up into the carburetor. If he's not working correctly, which looks like it's all plugged in like it's supposed to be. So I would hope it is allowing fuel, but how about I just go get some gas so I can get rid of that potential issue. Why not? Well, we're back with it. I had 2 gallons of fuel. Let's see if we got anything. That seems like a no-go. I'm gonna look at that spark plug. So here's the plug. Got it pulled out, cleaned it up. It wasn't terrible. Now we can test it. Which I don't like how it keeps sparking down in there. Makes me wonder if the porcelain's cracked. I think for the time being, I'm gonna put it back in. We'll see if we can get it to run again. I'm gonna take a picture of what that plug is and get a new one regardless. Like I said, I don't know the history of this thing, so a new one's not gonna hurt anything. I don't think I should have anything that fits that. It's primarily what I probably have is DR80S's, which are the ones I put in the 250R. So I'm doubtful that that would fit into this. But I think for the, and whatever was in that, I probably still have some spares of, but I don't know. Regardless, let's throw this one in. Now we know it's cleaned up. We verified it does have spark at the plug. And let's just try pulling it over a little bit more. I wish I had a second person who could put their thumb over that hole and we could verify it's getting fuel. But nothing else. I know the plug now is clean and dry. If I do not spray anything else in there, theoretically, if it's wet again, it has to be fuel. So I'm also going to put the air filter and that cover back on, just because I do want to see if that plays any difference. Seeing how this is not an updraft carb, but it still probably pulls through, and if it has to have some resistance maybe on the backside so it has more velocity to pull fuel through. I don't know. I know updraft carbs sometimes do need that. It's not necessarily to run, but maybe to run like they're supposed to. Regardless, enough talking. Let's just get all this together, see what happens instead of talking theories. Alright, so let's follow the directions again. We know we have oil, we know we have gas. Fuel is on. Where I have half choked, because I don't know where there's fuel at in the carb. Let's pull. Okay. I guess it's getting fuel. It's like it was very flooded out. Well, maybe once choked. Half choke. I think it's that spark plug. 110%. I think it's that spark plug. I don't know what made it fire off that one time, but let's pull this thing back out really quick. It's like gas. Oh, must be some bad gas in that thing. That stuff almost looks green coming out of there. And maybe somebody was responsible and they put some fuel stabilizer in there. I don't know. But luckily, carb cleaner has a high flash point, so it should dry quickly. So if I get this back in there, now that I got a bunch of weird junk out of that plug. All right. Let's try that again. gotta be choking it then. I don't know why it's backfiring. So no choke. I'm gonna find something to hold this open full throttle with. Alright, so you guys might notice there's a wire here. That is now holding the throttle wide open. The other thing I realized is that oil filter was sitting it up, so all the gas was going over here. The inlet is over here. So we got a couple things going on. Let's see if it makes any kind of a difference. That's on. We'll go half choke again. Let's see. Well, let's go no choke. I'm pretty warm. Maybe let's full choke. Okay, maybe I should take off the carburetor and do things correctly. That'd be the smart thing to do. So I think we're gonna end up doing. So I'll get on that. So I'm gonna be completely honest here. I'm trying to do everything I can but take this carb off. So let's see what it looks like if I take this drain plug off. That is not good looking gas. And my drain pan is missing entirely. Yeah, that gas looks awful. But it is clearing up. So that's a plus. Still a lot more yellow greenish than I'd like. But it's smelling better too. Let's just go ahead and do that and see what happens. Clearly the float is working. It depends on if the needle is working, which I would assume that it is. So basically to me it boils down, is that thing shutting off the jet or not? That crappy fuel I just got out of there, maybe that wasn't enough to ignite. Maybe it was too crappy. So this might be my last hurrah before I get a spark plug and then maybe go through the carb. I'm getting a spark plug first. I don't really want to take the carb off unless I know that's what I have to do. Not that it's hard, not that I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't want to do it. It's one of those things. So I'll make some oil dry down on this old gas that just came on my floor, and we'll see what happens. Alright, everything's back together like it should be, except for my wide open wire still on there. I'm going to try it like that first. We'll see what happens. I'll go half choke. I don't think it should need choke, but who knows? That was it. Crappy fuel in the carburetor. As you can see, I really don't have anything to plug in. I don't really have anything to plug in. All my tools are pretty much portless now. I'll find something. I'll try that for everything. Actually, it does have a screen here. Should tell me some stuff. Those buttons do anything. I don't know, that's 247 hours. there's 61 volts in here, or if that'd be watts or what that is. I don't know. But yeah, got power. That one's got power. That one doesn't say. But awesome. Just kind of shows that start stupid simple, or you know, I didn't start stupid simple. I worried far too much about spark plugs and putting gas in it instead of just getting the gas out of the carburetor, which would have probably saved me about half an hour of work. But regardless, I know someone could say, the stuff in the tank's just as old. Well, I added stuff in, and the solution to pollution is dilution. So, and plus I know that was 91. It says a minimum octane rating, I think, of 87. I know it says maximum ethanol rating of E15. What I put in there was non-ethanol, so that should be fine as well and help the whole situation out. But yeah, that's gonna be it. The generator works. Put up a little bit of a fight, primarily because I didn't do my diligence of checking some stuff over. But you'll have that. So anyways, thanks for watching. Till the next one.